Hello Scorpio, it's Lisa, and here is your mid-month check-in. This is for February 2023, and this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's see what the rest of February holds for you. So let's get the general message for the rest of the month. And it is the Strength card. So you have the strength to do what you need to do and move towards where you want to go. What is the challenge that you will face in the next couple of weeks? And that is communication, the Queen of Swords, all about communication. It is about manifesting with the universe, but this feels very much like it's about communicating with the people around you, communicating your truth. And they're saying you have the strength to do that. Okay, and what happens that you don't expect to happen, what you don't see coming? And that is moving forward towards success. And then where they want you to focus on the rest of the month, Scorpio, is you've planted your seeds to success, and it's just kind of doing the work that you need to do to tweak it and change things up. Okay, so let's get some clarification on this. So the Strength card. So for the next couple of weeks, you have the strength to do what you need to do in order to move towards the successes you want. So let's get some clarification and see what they're talking about. So they're saying that you have the strength to move forward, and if you do your part, the universe will do its part. So it's you know, as much as we'd like to just say, oh, you know, I want this to happen, I'm going to manifest this to happen, I'm not going to do anything to help it, but I'm going to just, you know, sit on my couch and watch Netflix and hope that it happens. That it won't, well, I mean, there's probably cases where it does when the universe gets so fed up, but ultimately it's about that you need to do your part. You need to learn what you need to learn. You need to do the work you need to do, and you need to move forward. And when you do, the universe will do its part and it will provide for you, whether that's a person, a place, an opportunity, taking something away, adding something into your life. But we need to kind of meet them halfway. If you do that, you're moving towards success. This is the big success card, huge success coming. It's meant to happen. But at the same time, you need to learn what you need to learn in order to get that success. So you need to do this in order to get that. Wow. And that's the other big money card, the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is the lottery win card. So I'd be buying a lottery ticket. But it is about big money or a lump sum of money that comes in. It can be a raise, or it can just be like your success is starting to kind of pay off after, you know, moving forward. It's fulfillment, happiness, good news. So you have the two big money cards, which is really good. So it's definitely worth moving forward, and you have the strength to do that. And let's just get one more clarification. This is about moving forward, but also about just doing it with balance rather than like rushing forward and forcing things to happen or trying to force things to happen. It's about moving forward with balance and allowing things to fall into place, allowing the universe to kind of do their part as well. So that's really nice. So if you do move forward and you have the strength to do that, things will fall into place for you. So the challenge for this rest of this month is the Queen of Swords, which is about manifesting. Like I said, what you put out is what you get back, but it's also about communication with the people around you. It can be about accountability. So you're saying, you know what, this is what I'm going to accomplish. This is what I'm doing. So it makes you accountable for doing that. So you feel like, okay, I have to do this now. I announced it to people. But it's also about having clear communication with the people around you. It can also be communication with the world. So social media, writing a book, all of that kind of stuff. So it's about having clear communication, and with it being a challenge this for the next couple of weeks, it's just, you know, making sure that it's clear. If you're communicating, make sure you're clear, make sure you're making, you know, the point that you want to make. Don't kind of be vague in what you're trying to say. So let's just get some clarity to help you with that. So heartache leads to new beginnings. The Three of Swords is that, you know, certain things have happened. You need to communicate and move through it, but it really is to get you to a better place, and everything happens for a reason. This card is all about you get to the end of something, or when the new beginning starts, and you kind of look back and go, wow, you know what? I'm grateful that that didn't work out, because now I'm here and I'm the person I am, and I'm in this situation, and it's really awesome. Then they're saying that the birth of an idea or a new way of being comes about. It can be springtime, but this doesn't really feel like timing wise. I mean, for spirit, when I speak to spirit, they talk about spring as like March. I live in Canada, so spring is like May-ish normally. So, but they are talking about spring and things growing, and it's just sort of the concept of everything's like is asleep, and then it all starts to grow and flourish. So when you communicate and you create this new beginning, everything starts to grow and flourish. Scorpio, which is interesting, because it is one of these things where it's like you have the strength to move in the direction that you need to go in. It's something to do with communication. When you start to communicate, this heartache kind of pushes you to communicate, and then it's a birth of a new way of being and a birth of a new thing, which then really grows and flourishes. You're done being the person you are. The Ten of Swords is like, you know what? I'm done doing things that way. I'm done being treated that way. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm over it. Stick a fork in me. In this case, it's a sword. Stick a sword in me. I'm done. I'm moving on to bigger and better. I'm leveling up. I'm no longer going to put up with certain things. Again, heartache pushes you to do this, which then you become really grateful for. And then you have a whole new phase in your life. So communication is key, and it's figuring out that communication and moving forward with it, and it will change everything in your life. So pretty good, Scorpio. Although it's a challenge, it seems like if you overcome it and move forward with communication, sky's the limit, and all those successes will come. Okay, what you don't see coming is that you're actually moving forward. So I think this is kind of an interesting card. The feeling that comes with it is like you, as this card said, you know, you're done being this certain way, and you're actually moving forward, and it actually is happening. So it kind of feels like a shock, even though you're like, I know that this is what's happening, but the actual movement towards it feels unexpected. And then especially because things start to flow, because you start to move forward and successes start to come in. So let's just get some clarity on that. So you have the strength to do it. You have the strength to build what you want to build, move towards the person you want to be and the life you want to have. You can do it. The Tower. So the Tower is all about, it looks scary. A few cards have had this. So the Tower is all about a shift or a change that happens. So you're like, you know what? It can be either forced upon you, or you can create it by, well, either way, I guess you create it. It's just the fact that your life changes. It grounds you, you focus on what you need to do, and your whole life changes and shifts. And what you were before is not what you are now. And it is always, although it looks scary, it's always amazing on the other side of the shift. So you just might have to organize things and get things put in place and go through the change. And then you have this growth and flourish. So it's amazing. The Eight of Wands is about travel. It can be things moving forward fast, but it doesn't feel like, it feels like travel, something to do with whatever you're doing involves travel. I don't know if the communication involves travel, but there's definitely travel that's coming. It can be small travel, big travel. And travel does give us a new perspective and helps us share a perspective. But there's something, it feels really that there's something happening around travel. It's really strong. And then the last card is about listening to your intuition. Where is your gut telling you to go? Where is it pulling you to go? Listen to your gut and don't let your head talk you out of things. So it just kind of feels like you're kind of going through the process and doing what you need to do, and then everything changes and you're just kind of like, it's like a shock. That's what it feels, kind of like, oh my God, it's happening, I'm shocked. The Seven of Pentacles is that you've planted the seeds to your success. This is where they want you to focus on. So it's like, just do the work. You know, you had the idea, or you're moving in this direction, or you want to move in this direction. So now do it. Change the things you need to change, add the things, try different things, but do the work, and then you start to reap all the benefits from the work that you're putting into it. It's definitely going to pay off, that's for sure. So through this process, you let go of the devil. It's no longer listening to that doubt and fear or anything that's holding you back. You might break some addictions in the process of moving forward. You have the strength to do that. It is all about changing your life and not letting fear and doubt stop you. The Hangman is all about sacrificing something, which can be very similar to this, sacrificing fear and doubt, or certain things out of your life, people. If it's about health and fitness, it can be sacrificing certain foods out of your life, a certain way of being in order to have this new beginning. But it just feels really kind of extremely positive. You just need to do the work and go through the process in order to reap the benefits of it. It's going to be well worth it. Oh, and there you go. Same card. I love when that happens because it's so clear that the message is the message. Again, all about planting the seeds to your success. It's just the beginning, and there's so much to happen, and you just need to do the work and go through the process to reap all of that success. And if you do, you're moving towards a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow with sunshine and happiness and fulfillment and money and all this good stuff. Celebrations, a lot of good things. Amazing, Scorpio. It just seems like you need to commit to communication, get over your fears of communication, and everything moves forward. You have the strength to do it. Amazing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. If you could please like, share, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I am holding a contest this month. If you subscribe and leave a comment on one of the videos, I'll enter you into a draw to win a reading with me. I will be pulling the name at the end of the month and letting the lucky winner know who it is. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be talking to you soon.
One day, or day one, you decide.